Welcome to Adam Does Movies Live. The stream will start shortly, but since I have you early, it's time to do some marketing. You know, as many of you know, people come up to me all the time on the streets and say, Sir, Adam, where can I find some great t-shirts of some of your classic catchphrases? Like in your infinite wisdom or strong female leads. And for these catchphrases to be on a t-shirt, quite frankly, it's about time. Well, I have good news for you, chat. I have that merch store, and I have those shirts. And since I know you appreciate all the free content I provide every week, reviewing absolute trash like Ice Cube's War of the Worlds for your amusement, maybe give a little back by heading on over to patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies or become a member on YouTube via that join membership button. I don't know, they change it all the time, but the perks stay the same. Every month, depending on your tier level of support, you get different perks. Movie review exclusives up to 3 a month. Vlogs monthly. On top of the monthly new exclusives, if you're even at the $1 tier, you get access. You unlock the vault that contains over 300 videos from my past that are private. These are great videos. They're really freaking funny, and I would put them on this channel if they weren't so different and out there from the content I do now. It confuses people when you have like The Cringe and some of these other satirical shows I used to do show up. All right, I'm done with the sales pitch. Hope you love the crap out of the live stream, and I'll see you really soon. Like 3 seconds really soon. Take care. Hey, here we are. It's Wednesday night. I'm feeling all right. Just got done with my son Connor soccer practice. Went till 8 p.m. Pitch black outside. Just complete pandemonium. No lights out there. They're basically running around blind like idiots. I tried to do some work in my car. Didn't go well, but I did get the live stream set up on time, which is better than I usually do. Hope you guys are having a good night. Hope my audio is working and my video. One-man army over here. We have to get the readers on. Who am I kidding? They're not readers. They're prescription glasses at this point. I'm going more blind by the day. Folks, I should let you know there is a super chat in full effect for the next hour. We either hit it or we don't. We hit it or we quit it. But this is a beautiful one. People have been coming up to me, tears in their eyes over the last many years, saying, Sir, Adam, sir, would you please make a compilation of some of your beautiful songs that you sing from Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park and the Pointer Sisters, just whatever you can muster up. Please do that. Well, now the options at your fingertips. You leave the super chat, we get the target goal, and I'll make that a reality. I'll make that happen. But yeah, something to think about. Okay, let's just quickly talk about the things that you can find on my channel right now because a lot of shit's been added. Well, let's not go there first. That was supposed to be the last thing. Why did that show up first? Give me this one. There we go. Great walk or bad trip? The Long Walk, the Stephen King film. I saw it. I reviewed it. I quite enjoyed it. I don't think it lived up to the hype a lot of the early reviews had, but it was a solid, entertaining movie. So you can check out that review. I also have a review for Spinal Tap 2. Did not like this one at all. I thought it completely missed the mark. You can hear my thoughts on why. Ice Road Vengeance, or as the witty thumbnail says, Ice Road Venge Ass. This was a terrible sequel to Ice Road. Why they got a sequel to begin with, I'll never understand. But yeah, didn't care for it. Last and it's not least, Him, a movie that I was really looking forward to, and it really dropped the ball. Pun always intended, of course. A football horror film that doesn't really have a lot of football in it, doesn't have a lot of horror in it. It's just kind of there. I didn't hate this one, but it certainly was a disappointment. And then it leads us to the video I just put out a couple hours ago for Alien Earth, Episode 8, the finale. What an experience, people, this Alien Earth fiasco was. I have all 8 episodes now. There's a playlist where you can watch them in order. And I'm actually a little bit disgusted / disappointed because I had a different video that I did a premiere for earlier today around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, I think it went up. This was a 2-hour video I edited together of the entirety of my recap videos. It was the entire first season, all 8 episodes. It led beautifully into the 8th episode. It would have been at the premiere, but halfway through the video, Disney decided in their infinite wisdom to copyright flag the living shit out of me. I was watching the premiere with you guys while I was eating lunch late, and I was also watching the Great British Bake Off with my wife in the other room. So I'm like looking at that TV, eating, checking out the comments, eating. It was just a whole thing. But then an email came through from YouTube telling me that the video is demonetized. It's got a bunch of copyright flags. It's a no-no. And I was pissed. I was pissed because I took the fucking time to make this video, even though, yes, it's double dipping. I'm taking the episodes I previously made. I still had to re-download the episodes, edit them together. I removed all the call to action subscribes and the outros and a lot of the intro stuff so that it like flowed pretty well. And then after all that work, I just get a big screw you from the House of Mouse. What's extra puzzling about all of this is the footage was exactly the same between the videos that I had on YouTube originally and this longer form. Granted, if you actually go back and watch the recaps for episode 1 and 2, I did almost no video footage on those episodes. On this 2-hour version, I went back in and put in a ton of clips for episodes 1 and 2 so that it was more entertaining to watch along with. That's gone. That's completely gone. You can find them, though. I'm going to upload them to patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. You can be a free member, and then you can just have access to it there. You can be a paid member. I'd appreciate that even more. Or you can, I'm going to put it on the podcast version on like Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I don't think it'll get flagged there. But yeah, it was just super odd. And usually with copyright flags, I don't make a huge stink about them because it's just part of the game. What usually happens is if I put out a review for Jurassic World, Universal's the worst when it comes to copyright flags. They'll hit me with the flag and they'll note the clip that the problem was located at. And then I'll have to say, yeah, this is fair use, fuck you. Then they put the video in this bucket and you have to wait up to 30 days for YouTube to look over it and go, yeah, it's good. You get the monetization, or it goes, no, it's bad. They get monetization, or it goes into another round of debate. It's super stupid, but that's just how they do it. For this one, though, it was episodes. It was episodic. So because I covered 8 episodes, there was 8 different copyright like flag things, and there was probably half a dozen disputes under each one. There was sub tiers. So it was boom, episode 1, you have bam, 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 like 6 clips that you need to fight. And then boom, episode 2, bam, 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 bam. It just was a huge headache and I was not going to waste my time doing it. So I just pulled it off. Anyway, that was a lot of content to go over. But I just also wanted to say that upcoming this week, I have a review for what's coming out. Oh God. You know, September's not going to be the strongest month. August was a good month for movies. I liked a lot of them. September is rough, and we have The Strangers coming out. I'm going to that tomorrow night late. And then Friday night, I'm going to the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie. I forgot the name of it. You guys know what it's called. I forgot. I'm not going to look it up. But that one's getting rave reviews. So I am looking forward to that. I'm going with it to it with a bunch of buddies that I haven't seen in a while. So that'll be fun. Otherwise, yeah, those are the reviews coming up. And I'm sure I'll see what's trending on Netflix or Hulu or Peacock or any of those apps. We have gotten some super chats in, which I appreciate. We're getting there. We're chipping away at that milestone. D Nice, just $13.99. Just a nice comment. Watso MD for $10 shot out of a cannon for AE. Thank you, D Nice. If I didn't thank you for AE, isn't Wendy? Oh, AE short, of course, for Alien Earth. Isn't Wendy just manipulating the network to open Cage's video, similar to how Cal could access the computer's OS like Mother, only affect network devices like herself? She is not special. I mean, she froze. Spoiler for episode 8, she froze the bald guy in his place. Like she has like Matrix Neo the One powers. She was also able to speak to an alien using the alien language. I don't know how that came to be. She goes a little bit above and beyond what the normal synthetics or hybrids, I guess, can do. Jaeger for $2. Thank you, Jaeger. Enjoyed the Ice Road. Ice Road 2 sucked. Great video. I didn't enjoy either Ice Road movie, but I'm glad someone did. I guess that's why they got a sequel. Matt throws out the spoiler alert. Sorry, Matt. Looking forward to your Strangers Chapter 2 video. Yeah, I'm looking forward. My first Strangers Chapter 1 video, or Part 1, whatever they call these dumb things, that one was very well received. I believe it did pretty well on the channel. So I'm excited to go to this, what surely will be a shit show of a sequel. And I think this is a trilogy. I think there's a third one in the works, or it's done. I don't even know. What a disaster. Watso says Adam is rocking his own merch, and so's Tony. Love my new Halloween Adam Does Movies shirt. Yes, I really like the Halloween one as well. And fun fact, this is the first time I've actually gotten my own merch in years. Years. I bought 3 shirts from myself. So I had to pay a company, and then I get a little bit of the revenue back. But I got this one. I got the Halloween Adam Does Movies shirt, and I got the Infinite Wisdom. You can see the Infinite Wisdom one in my last Alien Earth video. That shirt is fucking awesome. I designed all these, but I really like that one. It's kind of like a full front t-shirt spread. It looks good. It looks really good. Otherwise, yeah, no. The only issue I have with this one is I put the logo up pretty high because for filming, I wanted to make sure that it was like fully present, even when like the subscribe bar comes up. I think it's up a little high. Maybe it needs to go down a little bit. What do you think? Go down lower, or is it okay? It's a little high. I feel like it needs to drop about an inch. Did you get my email, Adam? No worries if not. I don't think so. I don't know. I usually reply to emails if I get them. So if you haven't gotten an email reply and it's been like a week, then it might have gone to spam or junk or something. Chris Cool Videos says hello. Hello, Chris Cool Videos. Scott Bounty for $5. Thank you, Scott. Do you think there will be an Earth season 2 with Wendy as the focus? Well, she was the focus on season 1. Do you think she's going to continue to be? So the writer, the same guy that did the Fargo series, he was very coy when asked recently. There has not been a green light yet for Alien Earth season 2. It's going to come down to the numbers. Alien Earth was a very expensive show. I think it was $200 million. Alien Earth, let's see, viewership by episode. Let's see if there was a fall. So it debuted at 9.2 million viewers, which is huge within its first 6 days on Hulu and Disney Plus. Are they going to tell me the overall numbers though? Alien Earth by graph. That's bullshit. That's nothing. It's going to come down to numbers. If they saw a major dip from the end of the season, there's not going to be a season 2. I thought the show was terrible, so I don't think there should be a season 2. But you know, it's all about the It's all about the way it's talked about in the zeitgeist. It's all about if those numbers retained from 1 to 8. Because 9.6 or whatever million viewers, that's good numbers. Them good numbers. My comment on Alien Earth episode 8 got deleted, sad face. I rarely delete comments unless it's usually insulting to someone else or it's completely off topic in a disgusting way. But I mean, it's incredibly rare I delete comments. YouTube has moderation of its own, and so comments do get filtered into a spam folder, which I almost never go into. I have the same shirt in blue. The text is a little high, but it would depend on your pecs. Any update on the sleep audio? Watso, I agree. I'll probably move it down an inch. Any update? Any update up the sleep audio? What? The fuck you talking about? Dagsby for $10. Thank you, Dagsby. Do you read other reviews before or after writing your own? No. And I don't write my reviews. I go off the cuff. There's a lot of editing that goes into them. I will usually have the IMDb page up so that I can get the names of actors I don't know and then ignore saying the names if they're anything trickier than Bob or Joe. And even sometimes I get those wrong. I will typically look at the synopsis again just to get a refresher because I might not remember the name of a location. And usually that doesn't help me either. So then I won't say it. It's not too deep over here. Typically, all that it is I go to the movie, I come home, hook up the camera, hit record on the audio and the video, have IMDb up, and I'm off to the races. And that's why some people do not care for my reviews because they're all over the place. It's a little ADD or ADHD. I don't know. It lacks focus, some could say, as opposed to being like, all right, let's go over the characters and then let's go over the plot and then let's go over the production and the budget versus the, there's so many of those channels out there that's boring. I always approach my reviews like a friend leaving the movies, chatting it up with someone else. And I think what I bring to the table, as opposed to the friend you're chatting it up with, is I can express some of the frustrations and some of the positives in a way verbally that doesn't sound like diarrhea. That's all. I hear all the time that, hey, you said everything I was thinking, Adam. I was looking for a review like this and you nailed it. And those are the ones that I really like. Oh, the snoring audio is thanks, Watso, for the $2. It is just a little more. Yeah, there you go. No, there's been no update on the snoring audio because I don't. To piggyback one more time off this, I have actually looked at reviews after I've posted mine. I like to kind of go out and look at some of the YouTube reviews or just some of the things on Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb. Jaeger for $5. Thank you. Do you have any interest in Now You See Me, Now You Don't? I'm at least happy Dominic Sessa is getting work. Is that how you say that? Sessa? He was great in Holdovers. The Now You See Me movies are truly some of the dumbest shit I've ever experienced. And I'm happy that the audience is getting more of that because they're really no difference. They're really no different than the Fast and the Furious. It's pretty much Fast and Furious if it was magic tricks. I don't care about them. They're schlocky, campy, stupid fun for people. They just never really hit me in that way. But I'm sure I'll see it. Have you seen Sisu? Sisu 2 has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes and is coming out. Yes, I have, and I believe I have a review up for it. It might have been Patreon only. I think it's up. I think it's up on the channel. I enjoyed Sisu. I didn't freaking love it and think it was amazing like a lot of other people. I think John Wick is far superior. I think a lot of action movies are. My issue with Sisu is typically something that I champion, which is have a straightforward, basic, simple plot. Sisu does that to a like obnoxiously dumb degree. There is nothing to that movie. And that I think kind of hurts it a little bit because I felt really nothing for the character. It was just kind of a lot of action heavy stuff, which did look cool, but I wanted a little bit of something to like even John Wick. There you have the sympathetic part of that character that you're rooting for because he lost his wife and then in turn the puppy, and then he gets his car stolen, and it's a whole journey around with him. Whereas Sisu, this guy's just like panning for gold behind enemy lines, and they're trying to get his gold. Not quite the same. But yeah, I'm hearing great things about the sequel, and it sounds like it does everything the first one maybe kind of lacked. So I'm excited to watch it. Adam, you skipped a lot of comments. Well, what do you want me? Do you want me to go comment to comment? That's why you leave a super chat, so you're guaranteed to have it read. Otherwise, I kind of just jump down to the bottom. G bags for $5. Thank you. Thoughts on One Battle After Another? That's the one that I'm going to on Friday with my buddies. And where it may rank amongst best films of 2024. I'm planning to watch it on Tuesday. No spoilers, please. Well, spoiler, I haven't seen it. I go on Friday. I'll probably have a review up Saturday. Um, Kind of exciting news. I think I announced this on the last stream. Maybe I didn't, though. It might have been still yeah, I think I did at the end of my last stream. I am finally able to go to early screeners. Since I'm CCA certified, a Critics' Choice member, they reached out on my behalf to the Minnesota Film Critics alumni or whatever the fuck it is. And they got in touch with the right people here that handle the screenings. So now I'm able to go to A24 movies, Disney movies, Paramount movies, Warner Brothers, and then there's another person that I have to contact about Universal and a couple other studios. But pretty soon I'll be able to see these movies just like the big kids. And I even get my own fancy seat that says Adam with a piece of paper on it. And then I can walk in and be like, I've made it. I made it. No, but that will be cool. Watso MD for $2. Thank you. It TV series, watch or pass? I'm going with a watch. I like it a lot. The modern retelling. It too, not so great, but I still enjoyed it enough. It was a fun one-time watch. It's just so freaking long. I do think the prequel, what is it called? Welcome to Derry. You have the same director. You have a lot of the same creatives behind it. I think it's going to be solid. I do. I'm excited for it. Gator says hi. Hi, Gator. I like your Pokemon. AI. I don't know what that means. AI, are you going to watch Al? Are you going to watch the Marvel Zombies show? It's cartoon, right? I don't watch a lot of cartoons anymore. I'm going to watch the new Last Airbender series when that thing pops off for sure, though, because I love the Last Airbender. I don't care so much about the Marvel Zombies, although the trailer was pretty sweet. Did you guys see the Wolverine trailer from Insomniac? That game looks freaking awesome. I'm excited for that. I watched first 2 episodes today of what? Is that Marvel Zombies? Is that out? Also, whenever I cover animated stuff, it just performs so poorly here. So it's just not worth it for anyway. Watso MD for $2. Thank you. Congrats on 109,000 subs, moving the needle this year. Yes, sir. We are at 109,500 and some change. Alien Earth typically episode to episode nets me 100 No, it usually nets me like 200 new subscribers. If you're here from Alien Earth episode 8 or a recent Alien Earth, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I do movies though, mostly, not so much the TV shows, but I occasionally dip in, obviously. But yeah, no, thank you very much. We'll get 110,000 by, I would hope, later next week. Adam, did you ever watch the Raised by Wolves show? Yeah, that was hilarious. I think it went 2 seasons somehow. It was Ridley Scott's produced show. It was freaking hilarious. I watched that with my wife, and kind of like Alien Earth, it was just such a weird, bizarre shit show. But at least with Raised with Wolves or Raised by Wolves, it was so much more abstract and so much more bizarre because it all took place on this dying planet, and there was like a messiah at one point, and it was about atheists versus the Christian groups, and it was I don't even know how to describe it. I think I have a review on my channel for it, actually. I think I reviewed it at one point, and I was fascinated and kind of like bizarrely interested enough to keep going, and then of course it got canceled. But yeah, what a weird show. It was very bizarre. The second season fell apart for sure. Yeah, did season 2, is that the one that ended with the giant metallic dragon baby thing that flies away out of the woman's Yahoo? That was weird. What a weird show. I'm here from your hilarious and on point ass reaming of the Alien Earth. That series was a bigger letdown than my first wife. Damn. Oof. Whew. Well, I don't know what your ex-wife was like, but yeah, the show was abysmal. What would you say is your favorite soundtrack? I'm not like a big soundtrack guy. Um, like James Gunn has a lot of that kind of, the throwback retro songs and classics in Guardians of the Galaxy and most of his movies. But Jesus, the last time I bought a soundtrack album would be for Space Jam, and then Batman Forever. It had that "Hold Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me" song. It had "Kiss from the Rose" on the gray. Oh my god, that was a jam though. That album was good. I had the Kill Bill soundtrack, which was just a random assortment of stuff. I liked a lot of Quentin Tarantino's soundtracks. I don't have a favorite that I would go to. Are we counting like musicals like Grease? Because Grease is a banger. Romeo Must Die had some bangers. My God, I just brought up Romeo Must Die last week. Why is this movie getting talked about? Lid for $2. Thank you. Also, favorite slasher movie. Did I miss one of your other questions? Because you said also. Oh yeah, there was. I did. Lid for $2. Thank you. So when will the shirts be changed? Oh, the logo dropping down. I could do it in real time if I wanted to multitask. I will draw. It's just this one. The other ones are fine. This one just needs to go down to like there, right here. I will do that right after this stream. So tomorrow, if you wanted to order one, you will get a logo that's down a little bit further. And then also favorite slasher movie. Slasher is not my favorite genre. I mean, The Thing is my favorite horror movie, but I don't. That's not a slasher. That's like a body horror. The Substance is not a slasher. I'm not huge. I mean, Halloween. Are we counting Halloween as a slasher? Because I love that movie. For some reason, I like a lot of the body horror stuff, and that's not even something I would say I love. But most of my favorite horror films come from that genre, like The Fly, or even a less popular Slither from James Gunn. I don't know if I love a lot of slashers. I'm gonna go with Halloween. Does that count? Scream, Halloween 78, and Shocker. I mean, Scream is good. I like Scream 1 and 2 quite a bit. Have you seen The Sandlot? Space BYX was. Were you the one doing this shtick last week where you just randomly asked me 800 movies? And I just found a little tiny baby Allen wrench. It's just stuck to the side of my MacBook. All right. Something to put on the fridge later. Have you seen The Sandlot? Yes, I love The Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls. Denice. D-Nice. Dennis? 279. Thank you. Movie that scared you to the core. I do not get scared easily from movies. In fact, I can't even think the last time I was scared. I can remember, though, a few movies that did kind of make me tense up, and one of them hit me hard, which was the first scene, the first sequence, I guess, or whatever act of VHS. One of the VHS movies had, I guess they're like short stories because there's three of them in each one of the films. The first one was about vampires, and that one creeped me out, especially the ending when the vampire chick's like crawling around on the ground towards the camera. That one made me tense up in my bed. I was like, oh, my stars. Otherwise, I saw Jeepers Creepers in theaters. That one, for some reason, really got to me, especially when the kids early on, Justin Long and his sister, get into that little cave and it's got all the like the bodies and gross shit in there. That was pretty eerie. And then the ending of that, oh my God, when he's screaming out and his eyes are gone, that's a solid, disturbing ending for Jeepers Creepers. That was solid. Otherwise, I'm trying to think if there's any more that when I was really, really young, I watched Pet Cemetery and the old lady creeped the shit out of me. I should show that movie to my son Connor. He's 13 and he's already scared of old people. I should show him Pet Cemetery. I have to watch it anyways for the 31 on 31 next month. That'd be a good one to put on. I can't wait. Good question. Phoenix Pyro Pixie for $5 says, hey. Hey. Hello. Thank you. Did I miss any? Requiem for a Dream is a disturbing movie. I mean, it is disturbing for sure. Zelda haunts many dreams. Thank you. Yes, Zelda is the name of the old lady. Oh, the vampire chick is a succub. Rob says the vampire chick is a succubus. And then he laughs. Like, he just owned me there. You stupid asshole. The vampire's not a vampire. Oh, she's a succubus, you idiot. I saw the movie a long time ago, Rob, okay? I don't remember. Fine, it's a succubus. Trilogy of Terror, that fucking voodoo doll with the butcher knife scared the shit out of me. Oh, that reminds me of a different movie, Tales from the Hood. I remember watching that one at a wee tender age of probably 8. And I think there's a voodoo doll in that movie too, and they're messing with it and they started on fire at one point. That also scared me. And you know what, Rob? If you're gonna come into the comments and be like, "Oh, it was actually a succubus, you stupid asshole," then you know what? I don't care. My memory's not as sharp as it used to be. Fargo not. Fargo not. Farg Zero not for $2. Thank you. When's the tape we talked about dropping? When's the tape we talked about dropping? I don't even know what that means. Did we talk about dropping a tape? Read my super chat. I just did. I don't. Oh, the Snorri tape. There's no tape. You talked about it. Nobody else talked about it. Damn, Adam, I'm on your side. Chill. No, Rob, you threw me under the bus. Oh, God. It Chapter 2 was disappointing. Yeah, it was. It was. Bubba, how are we doing? Are people hitting the target? We have 15 super chats, guys. I'm afraid to say it, but 35 minutes in, I think we have to get to like 50 super chats. So we have a long ways to go. What's 50 minus 15? Carry the 35. Is it 35 left to go? The odds are not in our favor. Keep in mind, any price point is allowed. Do you like the Blair Witch Project? No, I do not like that movie. I think it sucks. I give them props for a great marketing campaign though, but that movie was just not good. I saw it with a couple of buddies who dragged me to it because I had a feeling it was going to be just a boring hot mess. And yeah, we all left with a big "I told you so" on my face. Favorite Stephen King movie would be The Shawshank Redemption. It's at 16-ish if we count some extras. Well, we always count the extras. So the glasses make you smarter or just appear that way? Andy, come on. Without the glasses, I'm just as intelligent as I am with them on, okay? Oh, God. Oh. Laugh. I don't like the I don't like the Blair Witch Project either. Space VYX. Fire in the Sky was freaky too. Yeah, I agree. Fire in the Sky was pretty disturbing, even more so that it was based on true events. Chung from Outer Space for $2. Thank you, Jose Chung from Outer Space. Is that a X-Files reference? That's the title of an episode, right? A very good one, if I recall. A very fun one. Can we get some more wigs? They enhance the bits. Thank you, Watso MD. I agree. You know, the wig was good. It's so stupid. It's like Garth with the glasses. It's Wayne's World. It's Wayne's World. It's party time. Excellent. It all frays off. I got like a $12 wig and the best money I ever spent. Seth Foster for $2. Your most prized collectible related to a film. That would probably be the Hogwarts Castle, which is directly behind. Oh, no, it's not in the room anymore because my daughter stole it. Because I had this brilliant idea that I was going to do the green screen for the show. So I took everything apart, put the green screen up. Everybody hated it, including myself. Then I got rid of the green screen, but I'd already given my daughter the shelf that was over here, and it had the Hogwarts castle on top. And so I said, you can have the castle too. I can't put it on here anymore. And so now I've lost my castle to my daughter, which is appropriate because my children have taken everything from me. I do like the Jaws Lego set right here. It's blurred out, but that's Bruce the shark attacking the boat. There's a Seinfeld Lego set over there. I don't have any like valuable, super expensive things from a movie set or anything. Some stupid Legos. I don't have the like the golden egg or something Indiana Jones picked up in Raiders. Uh Dagsby for $5. Thank you. Do you have a comfort film you return to when life feels heavy? I have a comfort show, and that's Everybody Loves Raymond. Again, because of the glasses, I've aged myself by like 30 more years. And then when I go to bed and watch Raymond, my wife's like, we're going through this show for the fourth time, really. We have switched to the British Bake Off show now. But yeah, I really enjoy Raymond. I watched it when I lived with my grandparents for a year, back when I was a wee 20, I don't know, 22-year-old, 21-year-old, something like that. Maybe yeah, it was about that, and, we watched it every night when they had the back-to-back-to-back episodes on TBS, and, that was just a fun experience, so, that is a comfort food for sure. Movie-wise, I don't know if I have a movie anymore that I would just throw on. It's been a long time. I'm trying to think of one that I used to do. Goonies was definitely a movie that I watched a lot. Harry Potter, that whole Harry Potter set of 8, we put that shit on all the time. I would say that's background comfort food, and then I'll always find myself sitting down and watching different portions of it. That I would say that's as close as I get. Back to the Future, I often revisit as well. Lid for $2. Thank you. Dress up for Halloween? I have not dressed up for Halloween in forever. I don't really know if I ever did dress up for Halloween. I would like to every year. I always say I'm gonna go as Logan this year. I'm gonna do a Wolverine thing, especially when I hit the gym for a while and I feel good about myself. Get the muscle tee and the claws, and my hair can get pretty long and crazy like Hugh Jackman's or Logan's in general. But then by the time Halloween goes around, I'm disgusted with myself, and then the bet's off, and I don't do it anymore. So probably gonna be another year like that where I just don't dress up. Although Tony from Hack the Movies got me a Blue Beetle superhero costume a couple years back because I didn't like that movie, and a lot of people rage hated on me online because I didn't think the movie was this brilliant, amazing piece of art. It was a piece of shit. And so Tony, because it's Tony, he sent me on Amazon a Blue Beetle costume. Unfortunately, it did not make the move, but he has plenty of material to work with. He made sure that every time I was on his damn show, I was wearing that full Blue Beetle costume. Jaeger for $5. Thank you. Why do you not read my comments? Do I annoy you? I'm sorry that I like Havoc. Written as a joke, names pronounced Jaeger. Thanks, Jaeger. Fargonaut for $2. His name's pronounced Jaeger as well. Wish you had a snoring tape, Adam. Someday. Anyway. Well, you know what? You keep sending me those super chats, and maybe that day will come. But they should be higher numbered. Matt Sclero shot out of a cannon with $9.99. You need to get Hogwarts back or replace it with something better. Matt, do you have my address? I'll send it to you, and you can purchase me the Home Alone house. I think it's only like $400. I'll put that up there for you. Watso MD for $2. Thank you. Should Liam Neeson retire? Naked Gun was great. I mean, he should make another Naked Gun movie because I agree. Naked Gun was a lot of fun. And I don't knock, when we found out about Bruce Willis, people gave him a lot of crap. Thankfully, I never did because I just didn't want to watch those movies. But he was doing a ton of straight to DVD, straight to streaming, absolute dreck. He'd show up for a couple days on set. They'd pay him $1 million or $2 million. He'd say his lines and he'd leave and he'd move on to the next project. And yeah, it kind of sullied his name a little bit, but it also really didn't. We still have the classics. Bruce Willis is still my diehard. He's still my John McClane. And you found out that he kind of was doing it because he was building up more of a nest egg for his family as he was diagnosed with a debilitating disease. And it puts it all in perspective. So as far as Liam Neeson's concerned, I hope he doesn't have anything he's struggling with, but why not cash in? I was told by an actor or a producer at one point last year that Liam Neeson is one of few Americans now that has huge box office pull overseas. So they will watch a movie that he's in, which is why he's doing a lot of these like cash grabby projects because they make their money back. They put in, you know, $60,000, $100,000, maybe it's $500,000 into a production, and then they pay Liam Neeson a good chunk of coin. They will get that money back because of the overseas box office. And so, yeah, it's churn and burn for him. I don't knock him. I just think his best days are probably behind him as far as the the Schindler's Lists. Watso MD for $2. Thank you. Bye. He is tired and worn out as seen in Trucker. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not knocking him as far as him just wanting to make an easy buck. Who wouldn't? But yeah, I don't need to watch his movies. Troy the Cream McClure for $5. Thank you, Troy. I'm not Marcy. I'm not Wendy. I'm the one. Neo, if you will. The Oracle told me so in a deleted scene. Trust me, bro, I'm magical as fuck. That's a reference to Alien Earth. Yes, she really was the one at the end there. Okay, I caught up on Super Chats. That was a nice little set. I don't think we're at a milestone yet, but that was a good start. We're getting close. He's definitely not American. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. He's not. But doesn't he live in? Isn't he been in America for like a million years? Does he live in Europe, Liam Neeson? Or Ireland? Does he live in Ireland? How old are you, Mr. Olinger? I am 42 years young. I am 10 years younger when I remove the glasses. Maybe not. We need more films that push the boundaries of cinema. I agree. I agree. No, still 42. Yeah, I know. Phoenix says, here's another one for the goal. Thank you. 47 minutes. That means we have 13 minutes left if I crunch those numbers correctly. Let's see what we are at on target. I have to go over to the YouTube live stream and actually like watch it to find out. It's really stupid. 28 out of 50. We're over halfway there, but we got some work to do. Watso MD for $2. Alien Earth Episode 8 was Cavalier back to Wendy or the eyeball? Was I assume you mean Cavalier as in boy Cavalier. Was Cavalier back to Wendy or the eyeball? I'm not following you, bud. I don't follow that question. Come on, guys. I want to see him sing. Thanks, Jager. The eyeball octopus could have potentially gotten Cavalier, but he chose Arthur. I think I called him Andrew on the last episode. And as I said Andrew when I was recording, it's like, is that his name? I think that's his name. I don't care enough to look it up. It wasn't his name. Adam, did you see Cloud Atlas or Sense8? You said you liked Speed Racer a couple weeks ago. I don't like Speed Racer. I love Speed Racer. I freaking love Speed Racer. That ending is that's just chef's kiss. It's not for everyone. I understand that, but it's for me. I unfortunately saw Cloud Atlas. Cloud Atlas. I did not like that movie at all. Too ambitious, too disorienting, too Wachowski for my liking. And I did not see Sense8. I heard good things, but I didn't care to watch it because Cloud Atlas and what was the one that was after Cloud Atlas? Oh God, what was that? Jupiter Ascending. I have a roast on Jupiter Ascending. That's a pretty fun video. Watso MD for $2 said, end of season, he seemed impressed by Wendy. Yeah, I mean, but didn't he have a comment? I think he made a comment on the last episode where he goes, "Oh, did I say that you were my favorite?" He might have said that about a different character, but everything is just a setup with no payoff. What happened to the dude cleaning the wall for like 4 episodes? Where'd that fucker go? What was the point of that? There were so many things in Alien Earth that if I did care or have investment, would be really frustrated about. When I put together my 8 episodes in a row, I listened back to myself and then it jogged my memory of like, oh yeah, what the fuck? They did nothing with this. They did nothing with that. What about the redhead thinking she was pregnant? It was nothing. Troy the Cream for $5. Thank you, Troy. Close only counts in horseshoes. Oh, there we go. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, according to my wife. I don't know why she looks so disappointed and frustrated when she says that. I like the ongoing theme of the little community we have here is divorce or wives being completely uninterested in their husbands. I'd like to think I championed that. Fargo Notch for $5. Thank you. I want to see Adam snore, but we don't always get what we want. Anyway, did you see The Matrix Resurrections yet? Yeah. The Matrix Resurrections is one of the worst piles of fucking ass I've ever seen in my life. That thing haunts me to my very core. Not until seeing the Matrix regurgitations did I think I could ever be so disappointed in my life before. It truly was eye-opening how miserable that film was from front to back, and the fact that there was people out there that had the gall to defend it with a straight face is nothing short of a word I probably can't even say on YouTube anymore without getting flagged. So it's some form of assault. Watso MD for $2, like, she's back, baby. I know I spoiler. What? Are you drunk tonight, Watso? I'm not understanding half of what you're saying. I know I spoiler. Rob K for $2 tips the hat for the singing fund. I know I'll regret this. What I've done. You did call him Andrew? Yeah. In death, one has a name. His name is Andrew. Oh yeah, Jupiter Ascending was like Rebel Moon type of shit. I agree. Rebel Moon's worse somehow. Movies that make you cry your eyes out. Good question, Denise. For $2.79, thank you. I've covered this before, but I'm a sucker. Maybe it's the father in me, but I'm a sucker for a good Pixar or Disney classic. Monsters Inc., that ending where Boo says kitty, that makes me well up. That makes me well up like I'm cutting an onion. The end of Wreck-It Ralph of all movies, where Vanellope looks off, or I'm sorry, when Ralph looks off and sees Vanellope in her game playing, racing her heart out. That one gives me a proud papa moment. Gets the eyes a little bit moist. Shawshank Redemption, I mentioned earlier, that one's just one of those feel good, cry hard type of movies. You know, just tears of joy streaming down the face. Trying to think of a really sad movie. Like sad movie that really punched me to my gut. Oh, you know what one that was like fucked up sad, but not like in a way that I enjoyed was it Bring Her Back? I think it was called Bring Her Back. Is that the name of it? Yeah. Bring Her Back has a really sad, miserable ending that made me kind of like feel pain inside. But I think I would go with Shawshank as far as like a cry movie that I liked, a nice tearjerker the first time I watched it. Favorite Disney villain is I was gonna say Mufasa. Mufasa. Scar is obviously the hero of The Lion King. Scar is my favorite Disney villain. Did The Notebook make you cry the first time you watched? Like Jordan Sparks shit or whatever his name is. It Robert Sparks or Jordan Sparks, something like that? The author that's based off of. Jordan Sparks might be a singer. Is it Robert Sparks? Robert Sparks. That's not. He's a director, writer, producer. Jordan Sparks. Jordan Sparks is a pop singer who wrote The Notebook. Nicholas Sparks. I was way off. What's Jordan Sparks' big hit? Tattoo. Tattoo is a fucking good song. Oh my God. I would play it and rock with you guys right now. Do yourself a flavor. If you have not tasted Tattoo by Jordan Sparks, when this stream is over, or right now, I'll wait, put it on, just go with it. Just feel the flow. Work in it. Tone Slice 989 for $2. Thank you. Just doing my part to get to 50 with teary eyes. They come to me often, tears in their eyes, saying, "Sir." Fargo for $2. I predict you'll snore on stream soon. I joke. I think I said stream. I meant stream, but I'm an idiot. The end of Menace to Society makes me tear up. Michael Sullivan, I believe that was the last time I did tear up in a movie, was Menace to Society. And I watched it not that long ago. I watched it a few months back for the first time. I really like that film. I have no idea how I missed it the first time around. Watso MD for $2. Thank you. Just breaking this up like darts to bump the goal. Yep. Yep. We're at 41. We're close. We need 9 more. We have 3 minutes. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We only need 9 more. Jose Chung from Outer Space for $2. Thank you. Any interest in the Fly reboot? No. I love the Fly. It's a classic. Jeff Goldblum. What are they going to do? Did you guys see they just made a Hand That Rocks the Cradle remake? What? Who asked for that? It's coming to freaking Hulu in a month. Good Will Hunting is a tearjerker, of course, yes. Space VYX, have you seen Jackie Brown? I swear you've asked me that before, and the answer last time was, I've seen part of it. I've not seen the whole thing, so I would say no. Dude, Adam, I've been doing the neutron dance all week. I've been burning doing the neutron dance. Oh my God, I have that song in my head all the time. And soon I'll be able to sing it for you if we can get that fucking goal. Sir Adam, next week's goal is the snoring video, says Lid. 5 more super chats. We only have 1 minute. 1 minute. It's been 1 minute since he super chatted. That didn't work. Fly reboot with female Fly Zendaya. Oh my God, that would be good. And the song plays, Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. Here's $2 more, says Jaeger with a J. Live action Cars remake where it's human drivers. I like that. I like it a lot. 4 more super chats. There's only 6 minutes, 6 seconds left. Cue the fireworks. We are right there. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. How do I do fireworks again? I forgot. Thumbs up works still? Thumbs up works. I don't remember how to do fireworks. Where's the fucking gesture? Let me see if I can find it. I keep burning, doing the neutron dance. I keep burning, doing the neutron dance. And it's hard to pay. Lidlet for $2. You have kept me laughing. $1.99 from Tyler Evans. Most overrated film and director of all time. Overrated film and director of all time. I keep burning, doing the neutron dance. Oh, good night, sweetie. Love you. Well, you went, good night, Dad, in a really loud, creepy whisper. So it's either you or some sort of disturbing entity in the wall. So it is her. Oh. Gonna say good night to everyone. You're not camera ready.
Gotta bring my thug self out.
Oh my god.
Good night, gang.
I can't even see you. There's Olivia going to bed. Hey, we're glasses twins.
We're thugging.
You gotta do this. There we go. All right, good night.
Good night,
Love you. Okay, get some sleep. Okay. I keep burning, doing the neutron dance. Okay, most overrated film and director of all time. I'm gonna give you a new one, which is gonna be Superman by James Gunn. I watched that movie a second time and I had zero fun watching that film. That was probably the easiest I've been on a movie in quite some time. My daughter hated it. I like James Gunn as a director, but I do think he's biting off far more than he can chew with all of the projects he has coming up. Even Peacemaker Season 2, which I thought started out kind of strong, feels like a shadow of the first season. I'm like behind on the show. I haven't had a desire to finish watching it. Not saying it's bad, but it's just not doing much for me. $2 from Chung from Outer Space, and then $2 from Jaeger with a J pronunciation. Live action Incredibles. Could it work? Well, it was called the Fantastic Four, and they've tried to make it work 4 times over. As far as a live action Incredibles, I feel like it's incredibly unnecessary because that movie's perfect just how it is. I just to say it would work or wouldn't work, what are we gauging that off of? The quality of the film, the revenue it brings in? Because the live action Lilo and Stitch made a ton of money. I don't like that film because I cherish the animated classic, and I think everything fired in the original, and the live action was just a pathetic cosplay of its former self, and I feel like that's what the live action Incredibles would be too. So no, I don't think it would work as far as like a good movie, but financially speaking, yeah, I'm sure it would be box office gold. Hot take incoming. I didn't care for Forrest Gump. Are you out of your mind, good sir? Forrest Gump is beautiful. It's like a box of chocolates. Did we get the I am pretty sure the time went over, so I can't call it. I can't call it a win because we did go over. No, I'm joking. We got there. We got there, everybody. Nice job. I will put together a beautiful collection of songs. If you have any suggestions, I think what I'm going to do for it is kind of do like Adam presents, and then I'll say the name of the song, and then I'll do maybe like 30 seconds from a song, and then I'll go to the next one, kind of like doing one of those old retro commercials where they tell you what's on the CD and then they sing a little portion from it. SNL used to do the videos like that. You missed Phoenix Pyro Pixie super chat, he yelled at me. No, I didn't. I read that. Oh wait, maybe I didn't. I want to see the snoring video. There's no snoring video. This this dude just really wants there to be one, because I think my wife complained at one time that I snored, and then I said, "Well, the proof's in the pudding, and we don't have any pudding in the house, so bullshit." And then there was talk of her secretly recording me snoring. Hasn't happened because I don't snore. Marcus says 15 seconds of a song. He's he's dictating how much time I have to spend on each song. Okay, I'll make sure I'll clock it for you. Oh my god. That retro CD music commercial idea is fire. Thank you. That's what I'll put to good use. Have you seen Kung Pao Enter the Fist? I have. I didn't think it was very good. I know some people really enjoy that. I didn't find that to be a fun parody movie. They punched like through a cow at one point. I much prefer Kung Fu Hustle. I know that's not a straight parody, but that is far more expertly crafted. I just watched actually Shaolin Soccer with Connor last week because he's really into soccer now, and he loves Blue Lock, the anime and the whatever they call it, manga book series or manga book series. Um, Shaolin Soccer's fun. I'd seen it before. It's been a long time, but we had a blast watching that one. Kung Fu Hustle is top dog though. Okay, we are at an hour and 7 minutes. I'm probably gonna wrap it up since we hit the milestone, and I'm a tired panda bear. I have work to do for my main job still, which kind of blows because it's been very busy lately, and it's costing me some time dedicated to the show. But I will get that T-shirt fixed on the merch store because that's still in my mind to lower that logo. Just pop it down. Why are you still showing up? And we'll end it with this last question because I love Harry Potter. Favorite Harry Potter movie and why? This is a controversial pick, but it's one that I've stood by for many years and it hasn't changed. I'm going with Goblet. I'm a Goblet fan, Goblet of Fire. I know that it took some liberties from the book, changed some things. They all do a little bit. I realize the storytelling's a little confusing and muddy in it, but shit, that's just everything I like about Potter. It's got a lot of magic, it's got a lot of whimsy, it's got a lot of wonder, it's got some great action, it's got the games, it's got some funny stuff. A lot of people go with the third outing. It's a good movie. I find it to be a little bit of a chore to get through the last act. If the last act didn't do the time turner bullshit where we have to see the different perspectives of the werewolf and things, I would have enjoyed that movie a lot more. Again, I like all of them, but Goblet's the one I rewatch the most and enjoy the most. I'm actually kind of a sucker for Half Blood Prince too. That one's definitely not on the popularity scale up there, but I dig that one. But overall, I don't complain about any of the Potter movies. Okay, that's all I got, guys. Thank you. Yes, Alfonso Cuarón did the third movie. He's a genius director for sure. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Check out those Alien Earth videos. Again, I will put the 2-hour, if you want to see the whole thing at once, up on patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. It will also be in podcast form. The video will still be there. So you'll find it on Spotify, because Spotify does do video, Apple Podcasts, and any of the other, wherever the RSS feed goes out to. I don't even know. And so that, then YouTube just says fuck me, so fuck them as well. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Thanks for all the super chats. And next week we'll premiere that music video that I know everybody's excited for, the collection of different songs. Take care.